Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to be answering Libby's third question about my favorite spreads that I've done in my past bullet journals. There's only a couple from each. I have 3 with me, and this also includes the one that I'm working on this year. And without further ado, let's jump right into it.
Alright, so let's get started. So these are the spreads that I really enjoyed doing throughout the years. This is my 2022 bullet journal. These are the only 3 that I have on me right now, but I do have other ones, which I will eventually show those. But here, let's start off. This one is my favorite, one of my favorites in here. I was bored, just wanted to do something fun. It was August, end of summertime, and I was thinking lemonade. So obviously, I'm not an artist by any means, as you can see by the wonky shaped lemons, but I really enjoyed making this jar. So this one was my favorite overall, like, monthly spread, and I had pretty much the same setup: trackers, expenses, moods. I originally had playlists, but I never really continued that, and then my basic weeklies. Then my next one that I really enjoyed was October, and I really liked this trend when it came out. This is my favorite trend. So it's really cute. I like the little ghosties. I love the ghost cat that I've somehow managed to draw here. And then again, I had kind of similar things. I love the little dog as well, the skateboard. So it's fairly simple, things like that. And another dog here. And then I also made this one for December, and this took me forever drawing the chimney, because I felt like I couldn't get it right, and I felt like it had to be perfect, so I just kept redoing it. Note to self, it does not have to be perfect. But this was my December theme. I thought it was really cute, and I enjoyed making this one. So this was in my 2022 journal. They're fairly simple, easy, not too chaotic, but those are my favorite there. And then I went to a smaller journal in 2023. This one, by the way, both of those were Notebook Therapy editions. So this one is an A6, with the exception of the A5. You can kind of see the difference in the size here. It's not too terrible, but I could definitely tell the difference. But anyway, so here's my Notebook Therapy from last year. And I showed you this one in the previous video just because this one bled through. I was explaining that as a common mistake. But this was Lore Olympus theme. So this one, I did want this element in, so I wanted to include that in there. So I cannot draw. But I really liked this one, the pomegranate. I tried with Hades and Persephone. Don't do him justice. Cerberus is really cute as well. So those were my favorite for March. My Lore Olympus spread. And then this was the crystal one that I explained in my previous video as well. So these were the kind of geometric shapes that I did. Here was the one with the florals and the ties that I was talking about. And then I just had some basic little floral and crystals and jars and geometric for those. So that was May. You can kind of see where I got my inspiration from if you look up like crystal designs on Pinterest. My next one is August. This was when I was traveling back to halfway across the country for college. So I was like, hey, I'm leaving in August. I'll be on a plane. So this is where I'm at. I'm traveling. I really liked this style. And it was kind of reminiscent of what I was going to do. So very simple. Got the clouds, got the little paper airplanes. I want to do a little something different, so I kind of made it like a blanket, which I feel like a lot of people travel with. And then I also made some suitcases. So that was a very simple one for August. And you can tell here is kind of when I started splitting things up compared to my other spreads. And then I also have my November. I am a big capybara lover, so this was probably the ultimate favorite in November. So I did little capybaras and oranges for most of the spread, and little capybara heads for my weekly. So those were my favorites. And then this one I also really liked as well, the December spread. So that one was in my 2023 journal. And then we move on to the one that you guys seen the most in this channel so far. My first favorite here is January. I was trying to go for like a mossy mirror theme, so I was looking up lots of inspiration on mossy mirrors, tried to get that shading, the shape as much as I could. Making the moss texture was really fun. I just did a bunch of dots with my green marker. So that was, you can kind of see where those played out. Here's my February one as well with the butterflies. I pretty much stayed consistent with the butterflies, as you'll see. I really liked this one as well. I tried to go and do it like more three-dimensional, but that was a little beyond my scope of creativity, so I opted for this. You can kind of see the dimensions here. I used my Jelly Roll white marker to kind of sketch it out or trace things, as well as my black marker kind of key to open the lantern. So this one was probably my favorite, and then I just used a bunch of like little lights and stuff for that one as well. This one, I was so sad because I never got to finish. I was busy traveling at this point and just never got around to completing it. But this one was probably my ultimate favorite scrapbooking. I will probably come back to this one and do something similar. This was really fun, and I really liked making this one. And you can see it's kind of just really just fleshed out, but I haven't see, I never finished that one. I did add that element because I wanted it in there. Like I said, I'll probably refer back to it. And you can see too, I started putting stuff on here, just never finished it. But see, that's the point of consistency as well. It's okay, you don't have to be consistent. It just, sometimes life gets in the way and it happens. So don't stress out if you have blank pages in your journal. And then this one was also one of my favorites, September. I was working, had my time off, and wanted something to kind of manage my time. So definitely the mushrooms, and I had a lot of mushroom stickers and stuff that I could use with this. And this was also when I was back home for college as well. So this one I actually printed out and just colored. So that's something that you can do too, is just printing things out. Makes life so much easier when you don't feel like drawing. And that's okay too, because it's your journal. Nobody's gonna really see this. It's personal, it's your life. So that's totally up to you for that. But I have some other spreads in here, like my October. I did the ghosts again. Little different this time, but I did do the ghosts because I thought they were cute. And that was it. So those are all my favorite spreads in my journals throughout the years.
Well, that's all for this video. I hope you all enjoyed, and if you did, make sure to like and subscribe, share with friends, and like I said, don't hesitate to put questions in the comments. I would love to do another Q&A and answer those for you guys. So just let me know what you guys like to see and what you're interested in, and that way I can make everyone happy here. So, bye!